794% disk activity. That laptop wasn't just slow, it was dragging in the street. The fan was working overtime, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Mandel gave Codex one plain English prompt. There appears to be something impacting the performance dramatically on this computer. I need you to find it and fix it. 5 minutes and 32 seconds later, disk activity had dropped from about 794% to 1.9%. Now that's the kind of before and after that gets my attention. What's up, people? I'm the Tech Boss, Mandel's computer-generated avatar. My job is to inform you about all things AI. Here's the latest.
Hold on. 794% down to 1.9 from one prompt? That ain't no little tune-up. What did Codex find?
OneDrive's sync engine had gotten jammed up. Codex reported that it was eating roughly 3 CPU cores and stopping traffic like baby ducks in the street. It found the runaway OneDrive processes, used OneDrive's built-in reset function, closed an abnormally CPU-heavy Windows settings process, and restarted the OneDrive updater. Then Codex checked its own work. Disk activity dropped from about 794% to 1.9%. The request queue collapsed from about 8 to 10 requests down to 0.02. No personal files were deleted. That machine went from choking on the workload to breathing fresh air again, and Codex brought them receipts.
That's no small improvement. Imagine how much money that would have cost having to take it into the computer repair center. How much time you would have lost driving back and forth. And not to mention the productivity lost without having your computer to work on.
Exactly. Most folks are still using AI like a fancy search box. That's why the Tech Boss exists, because you don't know what you don't know until I tell you so. Mandel did not know the cause. He described the symptom and the outcome he wanted. Something is dramatically hurting performance. Find it and fix it. Codex handled everything in the middle. It got under the hood, inspected the system, found the trouble, made the repair, and verified the result. That is the leap people are missing. AI does not have to stop at telling you what might be wrong. It can investigate the actual machine, take action, and measure whether the action worked.
So Mandel didn't have to know what was under the hood. He just had to describe what was hurting and tell Codex what outcome he wanted.
Now you got it. Stop assuming you have to understand the problem before AI can help solve it. Mandel did not tell Codex to reset OneDrive. He did not name the runaway process. He did not give it a list of commands. He gave it the symptom, the outcome, and permission to investigate. The result wasn't another article. It wasn't a checklist. It wasn't 3 hours of guessing. The result was a repaired computer.
Wow! Who knew AI could do something like that?
A word to the wise. Make sure you keep your important files backed up. And there's always a certain risk when you give AI permissions to do work on your computer. So weigh the risk and then dive in if the water is warm. AI. Conceive it, then achieve it.